Okay, welcome back. Gnats to our west. Nuts to gnats. We don't want to deal with them. Let's get this mouse cursor off the screen. Let's instead try and head to the northwest as promised. See if we can find anything to kill quickly. What was that notification? It magically summons a monster. We were in here before and something was summoning a mold, as I recall. I bet you it's to the north. Whatever it was, it occurred to me that it might be to the north up that hallway. But let's deal with this thing. There, whatever it is, comes. Ah, fucking blind. Alright, it was 1 square to the northeast and 1 square to the north, I think. And it still is. Take that, mage. And I'll take that, mage. An obsidian amulet. What can we drop to recover this? We want to drop the all pike, I think. All pike all the time. Let's grab that obsidian amulet, and I don't care about that. So, we're going up here, right? To the west. Giant brown bat, shit. And something breathes gas. Is that... Oh, green dragon bat. Which one's which? East is green dragon bat. Alright, those dragon bats do not take much damage. But they obviously... the black one is the one we fear the most, I guess. Let's wait this poison out. Nope, let's cast fucking get rid of poison. That's surprisingly... Oops, it's PCA, right? PCA. Alright. Start doing that as a matter of course when I'm poisoned, rather than I just wasted like 80 turns standing there dropping health. So we are seeing that the monsters are becoming more and more lethal in terms of their poisoning. PAG. You know what I'm going to do? Well, let's follow through with our promise first, to go all the way to the northwest and try PAG. Alright, no. We know there's a staircase over there. There's obviously terrain over here. I don't want to go through the gnats. Let's take the long way. Or the slow way, I guess. Let's hack our way through these frickin' walls. All it's costing us is some light and some food, ultimately. In terms of we'll get hungry from the time wasted, and the lamp will burn down from the time wasted. But that's a whatever situation. I'm not too concerned about that. Jesus. Okay. We've gotten through. I think it's a big brown scorpion. We spent the last... oh, fuck. We just learned something special about their attacks. So there's a lesson learned. The last time we looked at the brown scorpion's data in our monster memory, it said it can bite to attack, and I took that to mean, okay, well, that's all it's got. No, it can also sting to weaken. So obviously monster memories are not complete until things happen. It looks like when they do damage to you in a specific format, that's when it gets added to your monster memory. When you kill them, maybe you learn a little something else about them, but bottom line, that's news. That's shitty news. We don't want to fight big brown scorpions anymore. Just out of curiosity, have we encountered, many of these before? Not a whole bunch. They're not worth a lot. Breed explosively. Nothing's known about its attack, so for all I know, they weaken as well. And there's an invisible something is stinging me. But I'm tearing it down. It's dead. Another rat. We hacked our way into a rather dangerous area here. Okay, the rats can poison. We just learned that. Yeah, it can bite to poison. Let's not cast Cure Poison yet, because we have no idea if there's a ton more of these things coming at me. If they were breeding the whole time that I was trying to hack my way through that wall, then that could be a lot of them. If I don't finish them off soon, I'm going to have to get myself away from here to a point where I can close a door or something. Get away from these guys to... Okay, hopefully that's it. Let's try PAE. There is one more. Let's kill it before it breeds. Okay. If we look to our northwest... Oops. Let's look to our west. I bet you that'll show up the J. Nope, let's look to our northwest. I really don't understand the angles there. That's a guy who can dim our light, but let's cast get rid of our poison, because we are kind of injured here. Priestly spell. C. A. Lost my concentration. That could be dangerous if this poison lasts long enough. We don't have anything we can take that will instantly cure poison. I'm going to eat that hairy mold. Well, I'll save it a little bit. Just pass some turns. Oh, the poison's gone already. Okay, let's rest. Silver guy. Oh, fuck, there was an... I tried to move northwest. There was something invisible there that I killed. It releases... Oh, fuck, we're back to those guys. It releases a cloud of gas. There's a bunch of invisible whatsits in this room. The stationary funguses that appear to self-replicate as well. This is a dangerous area. But, look at that. Welcome to level 23. You can learn some new prayers now. Sense surroundings. Dare I... I'm going to leave this window running. I'm not going to shrink it. This should allow me to. Bear with me. Go out of here. Find the manual. Rogue... What am I looking for? UMoria... Here we go. The UMoria 5.71 manual seems to be a bit more complete than the UMoria 5.6. And we're looking for... how do I do this? Bing. Edit find does not work in this WordPad document, but there's a little binoculars I can press. Sense surroundings. Okay. Here's what it says officially. Maps the dungeon appearing on the screen. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if it's, you know, complete in every aspect or whatever. I'm going to grab this item and see what this item is. Broadsword. Do we want to drop anything to take it? It's probably more valuable than the back sword. It does more damage. So let's move one to the right. Drop V. Pick up this. Let's get out of this room as well, because there's these invisible spore dudes in here. The spore whores. Try to go south. Okay, let's cast it here. Let's rest. Get away from that door in case they breed there. Rest. Now let's try our new spell. What do we have, by the way? 11.3.4.2. This is G. Level 23. If that indeed is what it is, that would be 92 experience. I don't know if that's actually what it is. P C G. It worked. No, I lost my concentration. Rest. PCG. Interesting. Okay. It does give me a full map. I don't know if it actually gave me... Let's try PAF and see if any traps show up. No. Let's rest and try PAG. So no traps and no secret doors showed up, which may indicate that the mapping actually would flesh those things in via sense surroundings. Or it may indicate that there are none of those here. So it's hard to judge, but that is a powerful new spell. We have survived long enough that our Paladin is becoming very interesting in the powers he has at his disposal. So the Gnats were down here. We shut the door on them, but I mean, who knows what's over here. No, they're right here. Okay, we're not gonna... I don't think we're actually gonna get through this area. Let's if we can kill them off enough to shut that door again. If that's possible. If we can shut this door, we'll try a different approach to that room. I want to see that room on the left. That big room on the left feels promising. Come on, man. Okay, dead? Oh, fuck, they refilled it. Okay. God damn it. Come on, man. Enough of you people. Okay. Done. Close. South. Okay, they won't come up here again. Let's try the old tunnel through the wall trick. Let's go over a little bit. I mean, for all I know, they're all the Gnats are all fleshing out that area as well. And if they are, we'll just retreat. We'll read a word of recall back to the surface, one way or the other. When we're done with this room, we'll recall to the town to sell off our stuff, identify the new stuff. What was that notification? Compacting monsters. They are generating like Christ down here. You know what? Fuck it. What do we really care? If it's another item in there, we can't pick it up anyway. We're already full. Let's go down to the next level so that when we teleport back, we're on level 950. 950 is equivalent, or 900 is 18, so that'd be level 19. That is exactly the level I want to be on for a character level 23. Let's go down. Here we are. Let's just light up the room. Alright. Just in case there's something in here to pick up, we'll kill off this guy. Just a standard orc, my god. You poor bastard. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Flail for 2d6. That's probably pretty good. Alright, this is stuff we can sell pretty good. So let's get rid of the broadsword. And the scroll of magic mapping. Let's cast the magic mapping, I guess. Why not? RN. Interesting. Something I can try in a second, too. So we grabbed that, and we grabbed that. You know what? Before we also head up, let's try casting our PCG spell, Sense Surroundings, and see if traps or new doors show up. Because if they do, then we have a definitive answer that fills in that role. But they didn't, and I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it's the equivalent of a magic mapping scroll, i.e. it gives you the outline of the area and apparently known doors. Probably not secret doors, or, well, you can actually still flesh that out. Let's rest. PAF. Yeah, trap showed up here. So PCG does not detect traps. PAG. Presumably doesn't detect secret doors either, although we didn't just determine that. Alright, let's go back to the surface. J. The air about you becomes charged. Let's just hold up. Okay. It's unfortunately nighttime again. Okay. What can I what can I sell off here? Alright, let's start the timer now. We should have done that before. We're at roughly 12 minutes we came here. We want to be out of here before 21. Let's sell our flail. He's offering me 85. I will say, how about 1,300? How about 1,000? How about 800? 650? Are you serious? 500. Alright. Minus 20. This is how we get out of here fast. He took it, hopefully for a final offer. Let's sell our scroll titled Blue Oxymo for 17. You know that. Oh, I think I sold it for 16. I'm not sure. Alright, sell. What was it, by the way? I didn't really notice. Scroll of door creation, I believe. I imagine that makes a door in a wall, so you don't have to tunnel through it, but what do I care about that? Sell M. He's offering 24. Let's try 100. Minus 2. Alright, sold it. Identify, we're keeping all of these. So we're done selling. Let us buy a Words of Recall here so we don't have to come back to this store. Ah, man, it's not a final offer. Let's go with 65. Plus 5. He threw me out. He's a bugger. I knew he would. Actually, I started thinking I should up that offer. Oh well, I don't much care. I can get that elsewhere, presumably. And if not, we still have 2. Alright, does he have anything we want to buy? Nothing here. Nope. Does he have anything over in the browse section? Nah, not really. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But let's sell off some stuff. Let's sell off our... Shoot, all of this needs to be identified. All of it needs to be identified first. Alright, let's do some of that first. R, L. Identify scroll. Identify for me that obsidian amulet. That's a shit-ass amulet. Let's get rid of that. Drop T. Oops. R. L. How about that quartz ring? Sustain charisma. As far as I know, that means you cannot have your charisma damaged. Now, we have not had our charisma damaged yet. That's a pretty interesting effect. Let's get some more scrolls of identify before we deal with anything else of that nature. Anything armor-wise? Nothing here. Soft leather boots 2-2. How are mine doing? Didn't have to come out here. On feet 2-3. Don't need it. Nothing he has. Do we want to sell anything? Sell. Nothing. Move on. Alright. I don't think anything of ours is injured right now, but we do want to buy some stuff here. He does not have words of recall, so thank God. Let's purchase E. 161. Let's go with, well, 161. Purchase F. That's fine. Only one of each, eh? Let's head aside and do those. Read. Oh, well, look at that. My fucking shovel is a better weapon now. Thank God for that. Alright, well, at least we got the bastard sword slightly leveled up. That's why you always gotta check yourself, man. That's just shit. Sell. I have nothing, eh? Didn't I have a... Could have sworn I had a... No, I sold the Morningstar or whatever it was. No scrolls of identify. My stats... my strength could use raising. Purchase B. That's fine. Just take the one. Quaff. The reason I'm only taking one of these, we've got the restore life level things and that, but not these, is because, I mean, you got 6 stats. I'm going to start stockpiling potions of restore each stat. It's gonna take up the entirety of my inventory trying to do that. He does not have a better cloak, so let's buy our food. 1. Come on, man. You know the price. You know the deal. Good enough. PD. Nope. PC. Good. PE. Alright, we're done. I think we're literally done. We got thrown out of here. We do have 2 words of recall. We do. No, I'll sell off these molds and mushrooms. Sell. Hairy red mold for 1. Good. Glad we sold it. Blue mushroom for 1. Glad we sold it. Again, to re-emphasize, never eat strange mushrooms you find on the ground. Unless you are some sort of mushroom expert and you know what the frack you're doing, don't do it. Do you want to wait? You know what? I know we're trying to get out of here fast, but let's rest. Let's rest here for... Nice, okay, another letter from my agent about more money. Yay! Excellent. Alright, rest for how long? Not till that. We want to do, let's rest for 3,000 turns. Yeah, I know my light is growing faint. Let's refill it. The only reason I'm refilling it at all is because it is nighttime. Oops. For God's sakes. This shit just annoys me because we're just trying to pass some time and we can't do it successfully because... Okay, fuck, another guy came up to me. Fuck off, mercenary. Drop dead. I will hack you to shit. There, you're dead. Thanks for a useless broken dagger. Rest for 2,000. I don't know how long we've rested now. Okay. Are you open yet? Okay. Buy some words of recall. I didn't want to go down there and end up being, short-handed on this. And I want some identifies if he has them. For this, 75. Plus 15. Alright. Purchase H. Done with that. We don't have anything here we need. Our wisdom is fine. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna quickly check. Leave me alone, man. You're just wasting my time. You guys are all wasting my time. Oh my God. Oh my God. So much for our fucking speed run here. And we got a stiletto to sell now too. Just die already. You guys are no threat to me. All you're doing is throwing yourselves on my sword. What is the purpose of this? P, C, B, southeast. Jesus Christ, people. Drop, Q. Enter here. Sell that stupid dagger. Q. For 10. -1. I don't really care. Just give me a bit of gold to get out of here. Okay, done. Oh, God damn it. I mean, it's not like whatever episode 18 or whatever where we ended up, you know, getting just held down and mugged in the town. But this is stupid. What is that? Ration of food. Good. Fuck off. Are they coming out of the store? Did they lay an ambush? Okay. No scrolls of identify. Restore strength, we're already fine. Dexterity is what we want to restore. Let's just get out of here. Read the damn scroll of recall. H. They only have 3? I thought I had 4. Well, I got 2 left either way. Maybe a squint-eyed rogue got one of them. 12 pieces of copper. Oh my frickin' Jesus Christ. Did he get anything? No. They come out at night, man. They come out at night. Okay, we're back down. What was our timing on that? It was about 9 minutes, roughly. A little bit more than 9 minutes. Roughly the same timing as before. I really wanted to improve on that time. Why I care so much about improving on that time, I don't know. 1 second. One moment. Trying to remove an article of clothing as the day heats up. And pulled my headset off with it. Okay. At any rate, we're back down here. We are going to kill this thing. Done. And pick this thing up. Done. Alright, well, we know what the deal is now. We're just exploring this level. We are casting spells to find out what's going on. If it only, oh, fuck off. One last try. Oh, come on. Alright, I give up on casting PCG. If it only outlines the area, I mean, it's a pretty neat spell, but I'm not sure I really want to do it, because then I'll forget where I've explored, right? If it left these little, I don't know, if it left some sort of indication that you had physically been somewhere, that spell might be more useful. If I cast it now, I'll forget where I'm still looking to explore, and it'll become impossible to explore the level. So I'm not sure sense surroundings is actually all it's cracked up to be. That cat o' nine tails is going to go fast, I'll tell you that right now. We've already done. Oh no, we haven't. P-A-A, P-A-F, P-A-G, P-A-G, rest. P-A-A, skeleton, P-A-F, P-A-G. Let's head down to that skeleton. I think we saw him initially. Let's rest as well. Oh, this might be him here. Here he comes now, I think. Let's do PAA again to see if that was him. Yeah, that was him. Okay, let's head west then. He did my job for me. He came to me. So we got about 5 minutes left here to explore this level. This is not a room. White dragonfly. I think we can breathe frost and hit for frost as well. Alright, PAA, PAF, ooh, PAG, rest. Oops, I don't want to examine, I want to open. know there's no traps left on the screen, so we can walk around a bit recklessly in terms of that. You know, I'm eating a hairy mold of major cures. Yes, I know I didn't need the health, but it'll free up an inventory slot, and it's food. And that major cures, as we talked about before, doesn't really cure so much that it's like, oh my god, thank god, that's going to save my life. I mean, it could, I guess, save your life, but alright, let's do this. Alright, no traps, no nothing. I double cast the detect trap spell because I lost my concentration on the first casting of it. We've obviously detected down here already. What are you? Clay golem. They're not that big a threat. We've dealt with many a clay golem by now. Let's cast our spells before we rest, so we don't double rest. Staff of treasure location. Well, it's got some merit. Can let us see what's out there behind veins and stuff. Although again, we haven't had a money problem in some time. I'm hoping we start seeing those potions for sale in the store that give you an entire point of a given stat, given attribute for your character, or 10%. I think they give you a 10% increase if you're in the slash territory, to the right of the 18. I think if you drink one of those potions, then it gives you 10% towards that percentage aspect. But I don't know for sure if they... I think they exist, but I don't know for sure if they exist in this game. I'm absolutely... Actually, I guess I am pretty sure, because I have seen, as I said, a YouTube video with one other person who beat the game. That was 30 minutes of UMoria, that dude. And again, one other person. With one person who beat the game. Oh, it hits you. PCE, in case it's a ghost. Wield. No, not wield. Shift X. Nope, we had already shifted X. Shift X again. Alright, I'm attacking it to the west. To the east. Dead. It wasn't evil, whatever it was. And again, I just don't know what I've cast and what I haven't. There's an evil thing over there, a hobgoblin. Alright, good thing we cast that. Well, I guess there was nothing revealed that was terribly threatening, but... And there's the short-lived mushroom, hungry again. Yeah, one person who had beaten the game. And he had like 18 in every stat, so there is something upcoming that will increase your stats. And if it holds true to what Angband had, and I imagine it would, it seems like a pretty simple and obvious mechanic to solve the problem. If that's the case, then that something will be potions that give you... There's a guy on the other side of this door waiting for us, but whatever. Sorry, kobold. So I hope that they end up for sale in the stores, because we have momentarily at least reached a stage where money is not really an issue. And again, there are probably people who have played this game much more extensively than I, laughing their asses off, thinking, oh, how little you know if you think there's no need for money. But in Angband, it reached a stage where that was the only real purpose I had. I used it to buy up every potion I could find that was, a raised stats potion. And even then, I eventually had all of that and had tons of money left over. And as it stands, we have tons of money, and every time we go to the surface, we have even more money. So we've reached a stage where the economy is not such an issue in the game for the moment, and I don't like that as a gameplay thing. I don't know if you guys are, if anybody is watching this, you may have an interest in computer role-playing games as a whole. Maybe just roguelikes, maybe just Moria. Maybe you just like the sound of my voice. That fucker. Okay. What did he get? Not these. Maybe a word of recall. I think I had 3 left. Maybe not. Maybe I only had 2 left. I don't know what he got. If we meet him again, we will... Well, let's cast Detect Evil now. There he is. Let's cast Protection from Evil. Let's meet that motherfucker head on. Oh, that's not even him. That's just a seedy-looking human. Let's rest here, then. Ah, green ooze, maybe? Disenchanter ooze. Uh-oh. Never met one of these before. It's slow, though. I'm going to try PCB to the west. No, don't do something presumptuous. Never presume. There's a scream of agony. I believe that means we killed it. Okay. Yeah, there's another one, man. PCB. Got it. I should have examined it first to learn what we learned about those as a result of killing the first one. There is a website that is a great deal of fun if you're into CRPGs, especially if you're into early CRPGs. This is pretty fucking early. Matter of fact, this is reviewed on that site. Or talked about. There's a gentleman by the name of Chester Bolingbroke who runs a website called the CRPG Addict, and he is playing, his attempt at least, is to play every single computer role-playing game. Initially it was just for the PC. I don't know if it's still just for the PC or if he's expanded, because I think he's played a few like TRS-80 games and such, so he may have expanded and said every computer role-playing game he can find. But he's playing them in order. In chronological order from the time they were released. Sorry, I'm distracted by the fact that I'm afraid here and I'm not paying attention, obviously, because PAD. You resist the effects. My fear is gone. Oh, maybe I didn't cast it. I don't know. Thing's dead anyway. He's playing every computer role-playing game ever made in chronological order of release. And he also has an interesting rating system for those games that he gives at the end. He's trying to beat them all. He obviously doesn't win every game, because, well, sometimes it's just too long or too boring or too not fun to do. Or broken. Sometimes the games are broken. But he's trying. And whenever he's done, he gives a rating. PCA. No, don't do things that are presumptuous. PAH. Alright, we slowed the poison anyway. Let's rest. Oh, we can't rest. Okay, now we can rest. Okay, let's move on. He gives a rating system called the Gimlet. It's an acronym for whatever qualities he feels are important to RPGs. It's a very entertaining read. I mean, he's been doing it for years, so there are many hundreds of articles I haven't even come close to finishing. I think I'm caught up circa 2013 or so, where he was at writing in 2013, not the games from 2013. He's still writing about games from the early 90s. But anyways, the long tangent that brought us where we started with this tangent was he has his Gimlet, and the E in Gimlet stands for economy. And I think it's a really interesting and accurate assessment of an important RPG element, is that economy is something that should be preserved throughout the game, i.e. money should have a value throughout the game. And I'm worried that the E for Gimlet in this game would be quite low. I mean, he played Moria, actually. He did play and fully review it. We're going to end this video in a second, by the way. He did play the game and fully review it. It's PCE for the sake of it. I don't remember if he had an E for it, or if it or if you finish the game or what. But where I stand right now, unless again things show up later that matter, the economy is not a flawless thing, because we have more money than we know what to do with right now. And even again in Angband, I reached a stage where that was absolutely true. Okay, we're going to call the video there. We are at 35 minutes. There's nothing on our immediate horizon. We're getting up there. We're almost leveled up again. We're getting there. But when we return, we'll finish exploring 950 feet. If we're lucky, we'll level up before we go down to the next level. If not, we'll figure out how to handle that situation in the next video. Peace out. Have a great day. I'm going to answer this email. See ya.